Hey there, fellow human. What are the best places where you can park and do stealth camping as a nomad? I got that question quite a few times, like where you're gonna sleep. So for me, first of all, uh, I love to be in nature. That means I'm not parking in a forest or whatever, but nearby, like maybe some agraric land where they have some apple vines or whatever, because you can hide a little bit between the trees. And you don't bother anyone, there's no traffic or whatever. You only have to be aware when it's the season that you can get, an early morning call because the tractor is rolling by and wants you to go away because you're on their spot. Never had a problem with that. Sometimes I encounter some people that are walking by that are just having a hike, but that's it. So that's my first spot in nature. So I'm gonna break down a few spots where I think that's going to be very beneficial to park without getting bothered in the middle of the night. The second one will be like a train station, not the big ones in the city. I don't like the big cities at all, but like in a little village, there are always cars parked. Just a slight detail: if you coming up with your van, it's a little bit different because people could assume that you are sleeping in your car or in your van, because I am traveling as a nomad in my car. It's easier to get that into the surroundings of parking lots and all that stuff. So if you're looking for a little tiny little railway station, that will really fit. So that was the second one. The third one will be, and that's a bonus, it's directly a bonus right here. So we have something that's called Basic Fit here in the Netherlands. And if you have the highest tier, you pay 34 bucks a month. You can work out every single day in whole Europe. And they have more than 2,000 um, fitness things going on. Sorry for the noise here. They have more than 2,000 fitness areas all over Europe where you can, first of all, fitness 24 hours a day. Come on, guys, I'm recording here. 24 hours a day. They have a toilet and they have showers. So that's a big bonus, especially as a nomad. Let me close the window because I don't know why they are making so much noise out there. Normally it's so quiet here. But hey, that's it. So that was the third one, which is a bonus one already. So then we go to number four. Number four will be. Let me take my the things. Um, it could be a church. It depends on how big the church is and how big the community is. If there are more normally cars aligning in the parking lot, there's no problem to sleep in your car. Eventually, if somebody wants to ask you what you're doing and stuff like that, and you're going to interact with them and you say that you're a nomad, you're sleeping in your car, worst thing scenario is that they're going to ask you, like, can I give you something? You need something? So that's the other one. That will be number four. Number five, hotel parkings. Big hotels have, if they don't have the security cam or a ticket that you need because you're a guest at the hotel, there are so many cars parked right there that it's it's one of the best places to park, to be honest with you, because there are people traveling around 24/7 a day. So, but you have to be very aware of security cameras and stuff like that, and don't do any stupid stuff. Every nomad that I know and everything that I do is leave no trace. Don't be suspicious. Don't, you know, putting up the music very hard. Don't do stupid stuff so people will, or you attract their attention from people so they could, get bothered or call the police or whatever. So that was number 5 or 6. Oh, my ADHD is kicking in like a mule, baby. Um, so yeah, then truck stop. So in the Netherlands, it's a little bit different because when you have a truck stop, normally they are only for trucks. And when you go to the overnight parkings, they're only for trucks. So that's a little bit a sketchy one. But I think um, so it could be. On highways, it could be a spot to park for a few hours and then get out. Most of the time, if you park in areas like in a city or in a parking lot, just a normal parking lot, I always say get there at when it's dark and get out before sun rises. So basically start late and leave early. That's one of the recommendations that I have if you do this kind of stuff. So there is also a really great app that I use. I don't use it that much right now because I know my spots. But if I'm traveling around Europe, there's a Park for a Night app where you can see where people are willing to give you a spot to park, or where nomads know that they can park. I usually use one spot in Germany, which is very nice. It's at a lake, very nice surroundings of forest, so you can take a hike. There's a castle in the neighborhood, and people are allowed to park there, and again, leave no trace. Um, and then we have some other things that I think it could be good. So I don't know any 24-hour Walmarts or grocery stores here in the Netherlands, but basically everything is. So if you go to a little village or a little city, um, there where the stores are, there's normally a lot of public parking spaces, paid or non-paid. I will go for a non-paid, but there normally always are some cars parked. Don't stay there for 2 or 3 days or whatever, but some cars will be parked. If I go there like 10 o'clock in the evening, 11 o'clock in the evening, go to bed, I wake up 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I go away, you don't bother anyone. Nobody's going to be bothering you. And that's one of the best things that you can do for stealth camping, because it's not allowed. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do where they come from, you bad boys, bad boys? What you gonna do? Well, sorry for that. And then there are some, that's two other things, maybe three. There are some casinos in the Netherlands, and of course they have parking lots. Well, guess what? Gambling is 24 hours a day, 7 days in a week, in a strong. So that's a good place to be. But I think the security could be a pain in the ass, to be honest. Then we got construction sites. At construction sites, always some cars or vans are being parked because people working there. Some of them have 24 hours a day that people walk in and walk out. They have night shift and all that stuff, a graveyard shift. So that's could be a good spot too. But again, you have to blend in. Probably with a van with nothing attached to it, like, oh, this is a camping or RV van or whatever, you're good to go. Me with my car, I just blend in with all the cars, so that's a good thing to think about also. And then the last one, I think that's a really 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 good one too, is hospitals. So I know, for example, a hospital nearby. Uh, One of them has a parking lot that's free. There will be always people parking. So that's a no-brainer. But again, don't put yourself into trouble with parking a big van at a parking lot like that, because you know it could um, get people into the assuming that something else is going on than someone who's visiting a parking lot, especially in the night. So that's why I do stealth camping with my car, with Ragnar. And well, if you know more spots that I forgot, I know that I started out with naming them, but my ADHD is kicking in. I don't know how much I name now, 10 or 11 or whatever. But it's still very doable. But you have to use your common sense. Again, I point this out. Leave no trace. Don't if you're in nature, don't bother nature. I love to wake up and go to bed with the birds. I love to look at a sunrise or a sunset, make some pictures and stuff like that. But I don't want to be bothered. So that means that I don't want to bother anyone or anything around me too. So these are the tips for stealth camping that I have. My personal favorite spot will be in nature. If you are more in a city kind of environment, I would recommend okay, which one go? Yeah, like the Basic Fit, like a fitness club that's open 24 hours a day. Probably nobody's going to ask you any questions, and you can clean yourself up, go to the toilet, and for yeah, like I said, the subscription for Basic Fit here in Europe is like $34 for the premium, and you will get a massage chair if that's available. You can go every time, you can go in and out, do your thing, working out, clean yourself up, go to the toilet. It's a no-brainer. Where on earth can you get for $34 a month a toilet, a nice warm shower? If the shit hits the fan with the weather, you can go inside and you can work out. So that's that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, push whatever button that you want. More content is coming up. I wish you a beautiful, magical day, fellow human. Ciao.